Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, traders and investors. Okay. Yep, actually, this is more for seasonal vantage insiders. Okay. Yeah, let me just try to do some settings, a bit rush. So I just came back and did some preparation with that. Let me do the setting first. Okay. So good evening, everyone. So if you can hear me loud and clear, please say hi to me in the chat box. Okay. So this is only for the Seasonal Vantage Insiders webinar. Okay. All right. Patrick, Leylan, okay, Dave, Bernard, Chuan King. Okay. Any other people? I think more are streaming in. So I hope you guys already had your dinner. So once again, thank you so much for attending this webinar. So yeah, so this webinar will be recorded. Okay, now not to worry. In any case, if you need to leave or whatever it is, okay, it is fine. Okay, it is recorded. It will be put inside the members area once I finish this webinar. Okay, man in. All right, so let's kickstart this session, shall we? So today, I think about maybe 100 plus registered for this. Okay, we have a lot more members, but I think not all, but I think some are not free. Okay. Yeah, so for those who just came in, just say a hi to me in the comments. Just wait for 1 or 2 minutes, okay? Then we'll kickstart this session. Anyway, by the way, right, if you guys have any question, right, so please ask your question in the Q&A tab. Okay, so later I will have some good time, okay, to answer the question for you guys. So this session is more of course, pretty casual. I mean, I'll try to answer the question if you guys have any question. All right, Hian Ling. Okay, and by the way, also right, I think there are new members, right? So for those who just joined this quarter, third quarter one, okay, recently just joined, okay, or the previous quarter, the second quarter, okay, please type one in the comments so that I know, because I think the second quarter I did not do any webinar. So if you just joined recently, this third quarter one or the second quarter one, okay, just type one in the comments. Oh, okay, quite a few are clear. I know. I think I remember some of these names. Ganisan, Zed. Thank you. Hey, by the way, guys, please send your chat to everyone. If you see on your Zoom, right, there is sent to everyone instead of just the host and panelists, so that, you know, if you want to let everyone see your comments, so that we know. So there are quite a few ones over there. So Ling, Steven, yeah, I think previously there wasn't a webinar. Okay, Chong, KK Chong. All right, so let me just try to share my screen right now, 8:03 already. So let me just do my screen. Okay, just hold on for a while. Share. All right, you guys can see my screen, right? Okay, if everything is okay, all right, just type yes in the comments so that I think everything is okay. Can see my chart. You can see this is my second screen. So today I'm going to share with you, for those who are new to Seasonal Vantage Insiders, especially I'll do a so-called a walkthrough of the platform again, right? Just to show that we are on the same page. For the seasoned members, right? Okay, just treat it as a refresher. Some of things you might forget and such. Okay, so just briefly to brief through some of the newer member first. So sorry, let me just try to find the email first. Okay, so for those who are newer, in fact, even for the older members, right? Okay, just to let you know, SVI, when you first join, you should receive an email from me. Okay, SVI bracket. Okay, then login details and how to get started. Okay, I'm not sure. I think I might have some difficulty sending the emails to some of the Yahoo email. I think some of the Yahoo email are not inside my email so-called software platform. Okay, yeah, but under the PayHip one, it is inside. But you know, just to let you know, there is this login detail. inside this login details, right, email right there is this login to your account, where to log into your account. Okay, the easiest way is to actually head to seasonalvantage.com. Okay, and then the members login, you can actually log in from here lah. All right, so that's the easiest way. And then forget your password. You can also actually if you go in there, right, but I'm already logged in now, so there's a reset password at the login page also. Okay, and you want to manage your subscription, okay, update your credit card detail, customize notification, okay, you can also do it in the members area over there. Okay, all right, so yeah, settings, it is over here. Okay, so the name, subscription, card details, notification, and such. Okay, in any case, okay, if you really want to cancel, even though I really hope you don't, okay, you can, under here, your subscription, you can cancel anytime, okay. Yeah, you don't have to email me and ask me to cancel. For the best is actually you cancel it yourself, okay. But just to let you know, due to the platform limitation, okay, if you decide to terminate your subscription now, especially, okay, for those, okay, who enroll in the 1 year subscription, right, okay, access to the member area will cease immediately rather than the end of the billing cycle. So let's say, for example, you enroll today is July, right, supposed to be 1 year until next year, July. So if you actually terminate right now, okay, you won't have access to the members area immediately, okay. So in any case, I need to give you manual access. So a bit troublesome now. So the best is, if you really want to cancel or take note into your calendar, okay, that your actually your subscription is somewhere near July, okay, then you cancel lah. Okay, even though I hope you don't lah. Okay, all right. So everything clear so far? If everything clear so far, just type OK in the comments. Clear? And then there's also a training video over there. The training video is also inside the members area lah. Okay, all right. Everything clear so far? Yes, okay. Can type okay or not, so that I know everything is good. Okay, okay. So in any case, right, if you really want to contact me also, right, you can actually head over to the members area. At the top right hand side, there is this contact me here. So when you fill in the form here, I immediately know this is from PayHip contact list, contact email. So I know it's about 100% chance is from you guys lah. Okay. Of course, you can also drop me an email at alex@marketwise Asia. So yeah, so this is you guys have the priority support here. So in any case, you can just head over to, once again, to the members area. Okay, under here, the contact. Okay, can just write in an email over there. So everything clear so far? So your training video, let's say, for example, you miss this email. Okay, you miss this email. You can head back to the members area over there. Okay, head back to the members area. Okay, under the members area, you realize at the top, right, there is this start here. Now there are a few more so-called tags lah. Previously, you can see at one shot. Now I think on the desktop you can't see, but under here, there's this start here. Start here, it is over here. In case you want to have a recap, everything, all the training video, it is over here. All right, clear so far. So that's all for the so-called the housekeeping and some of the additional so-called knowledge lah. Okay, information for those who just joined SVI not too long ago. So once again, for those who just joined me, if you have any question, right, okay, ask your question in the Q&A tab. Okay, later I will go through some of the Q&A. All right, so today there are a few agenda. I think one of the agenda is to share with you guys, okay, the Swiss Army knife tool, okay, Swiss Army knife, the indicator, which I actually shared during the in-person gathering, okay, in early June. How many of you here actually attended the face-to-face in-person, okay, gathering in early June? Just type me in the comments. Okay, just type me in the comments so that I know. So right now we have about 70 people in the room right now. Me, how many? Not a lot. Is it? Bernard, okay. Only a few, is it? Hey, by the way, you guys are the best of the best, the most familiar, so-called members really. No, I mean that don't be shy. I mean that, I really treat you guys as a friend. If any response, okay, just try to engage with me, okay, talk to me. So at least, you guys are really my community. The rest not community one, okay, I think never mind, okay. So only got a few only got 3. How many of you did not attend? Okay, just type no in the comments. How many of you did not attend the face-to-face? Just type no. Okay. I think quite a number of you guys did not attend here. Okay, that's the reason why. Okay, fantastic. So thank you so much for a response. Thank you so much for a response. Of course, like Ganisa, for those who just joined, won't have the chance to attend the face-to-face last time. Okay, so today we'll share with you this so-called the Swiss Army knife tool over there. Let me go through my deck here first. So, okay, I think you guys, yes, the face-to-face is only for Singaporean because it is face-to-face that I have to hold it in Singapore, okay? For those who are residing in Malaysia or in other country, I think, of course, I cannot hold it there. Yeah, so, but nevertheless, that's why I'm holding this webinar session over there, okay? So, this was the face-to-face Connect night, okay, at 7 June, where I shared quite a few things. For those who attended, never mind, okay? Treat it as a refresher and also go through some of the newer case study as well. So later I'll go through my setup and all this, but I want to go through this indicator first, okay? For those who are maybe busy, need to leave earlier, I think I need to go through this one first, okay? So this is something that is totally new. Okay, so in fact, I mentioned to my members, okay, I first knew about this elder force index with ATR channel. It is when, okay, Dr. Alexander Elder came, okay, for our Market Insights Virtual Summit. I think that was held in 2021. Yeah, I think 3 years ago. Yeah. So for those who don't know, Dr. Alexander Elder is a very famous author and also trader. So he has this book called Trading for a Living. This is quite a classic trading book. Okay, you can just Google it. Okay, I won't go to the web browser and show you like, okay, you can search Trading for a Living, Dr. Alexander Elder. So he during his presentation, right, he showed his chart. So some of these indicator I knew because he mentioned in his book as well. So like for example, this color coded chart, it is Elder Impulse system. Okay, so I also don't have the time to go through this. If you really want, okay, you can actually Google Elder Impulse system, how he actually color code his his bar chart, basically his price. Okay, and then of course his MACD, and then at the bottom of the chart is this indicator. Okay, yeah, I know it is Elder Force Index. This is the Force Index. Okay, later I will go through with you, okay, what is the Force Index. Okay, all right, but I won't go through the mechanics lah. Just tell you how to use it. Okay, this is the Force Index. But I realized that there are some of the red dot, okay, over there, and then there's some of the so-called boundaries over there. So I actually asked him during the session itself, and he told me that this is the Elder Force Index, but added with the ATR channel. So this make it very interesting. So after the webinar, I actually went back basically my desktop and actually Google what is this Elder Force Index with the ATR channel. Okay. So this is the Elder Force Index with ATR channel. So before I go into that, right, so just want to explain to you guys what is the Elder Force Index. So actually you can actually Google the Elder Force Index. Okay, you can just Google, for example, Elder Force Index. Okay, there are a few. So the one is the Investopedia one. previously there was this stock charts one. I don't know whether it is still here or not. Stock chart, Elder Force Index. They have a revamp of their website. Some of the older links are not working already. So let me just market indicator, technical indicator, find Elder. Just now I managed to find it. Just give me a bit of time. Just now I found it. Can't find right now, but nevertheless, okay, I think stock chart one is good, but nevertheless, the Investopedia one, okay, you still can go through it, okay. Basically, Elder Force Index is a bit similar like the RSI, okay, like overbought, oversold, okay, that kind of so-called oscillator, similar, okay, but it doesn't have a fixed band like 0 to 100, but you can treat it like an oscillator, but what make it unique is that it actually added in so-called volume. So you need volume force index. Basically, you need the volume price and volume. Some of the oscillator, like for example, like stochastic, RSI, and all this, right? They do not use volume. So for the force index to work, the asset class, the instrument that you are trading need to have volume. So I won't go through the mechanics, the formula. Okay, yeah. If you're interested, you can just Google Elder Force Index. You can read through all the formula and see what it is lah. Okay, but essentially, okay, this is how it looked like on TradingView. So on TradingView, let me just go through the naked chart first, make it easier to see. Okay, this is, let's say for example, I'll just use Meta for example lah. Okay, you can just go to search the indicator force index. Okay, this one, the default one. Okay, Elder Force Index. Okay, by default, it is like this. By default, it is like this. Okay, by default, it is like this. Okay, so yeah, high, low, and all this. So to be really honest, Elder Force Index if it does not have the ATR channel, it doesn't really show a lot of things. So if we added with the ATR channel, okay, then it is a lot more different right now. So you can add in, okay, just search for Elder Force Index with ATR channel. Okay, I really favor already, but you can see this Elder Force Index with ATR channel with the username that trade, Okay, all right. So this is what you will see over there. Maybe I use another chart so to smooth it. Okay, let's just use the S&P 500. Okay, yeah. So you can see that it is actually the same line over there as above, but coupled with the ATR channel. So you can see that this indicator at the bottom, it is very similar to what is presented at the bottom here. Am I right to say that? Okay, but for me personally, okay, I don't use it. I think too confusing. So I don't need the lines over there. So essentially, okay, the line is like the center one. Okay, then the first line is one ATR, second ATR, third ATR channel. Okay, so this is the outermost lane is this the 3 ATR channel. Okay, once again, I mean that if you find it confusing, don't worry first. Okay, just listen to me first. Okay, you just need to know how to use it. So first of all, okay, you just click over, or you can actually mouse over, right, and then go to the settings over there, the gearbox icon, okay, and then you uncheck the show ATR band and uncheck the show EMA. Okay, then you just click OK. Okay, so yeah, then you realize that, hey, pretty much similar, right? Like what Elder is showing in his presentation deck over there with all the red dot. Okay, So essentially, okay, you can use this elder force index with the ATR channel like an overbought or oversold, or can treat it as an to show you whether a stock, ETF, or commodity, it is overextended. When it is overextended, then you need to be a little bit careful, or oversold. Okay, clear so far? Okay. Before I go into that, okay, in case you want to know where to get it, okay, elder force index with ATR channel, you can actually, print screen, or just take a picture first. Later, you can go to TradingView and search. All right, or I mentioned, right, you just go to the indicator button over there, okay, and then you search for elder, ELDER, elder force index with ATR channel with the that trade user who's actually created this code. Everything clear so far? Everything clear so far? Just type okay in the comments before I move on. Can okay. So essentially, this chart is going to tell you whether, for example, in this case, the S&P 500 futures, it is overbought or oversold, overextended, okay, or not. All right. So for example, you can see over here. Okay, I remove all the previously the star reversal signal over there. Okay. So you can see over here, right? The red dot over there, and then the green dot somewhere clustered around here. I'll just take the middle one around here. Okay, and then maybe over here. And then can you see the green dot over there? Can see green dot over there. Okay, and then can see also a red dot over there. Okay, and then something that's clear, this over there. Okay, and then at the bottom here, and then this. Okay, so I'll just move back to the most recent one over there. So can you see that, it typically mark a short-term peak of the price of the stock or the ETF or the indices. Can you see that over there? Price has been going higher than when the indicator show, okay, the red dot, which means that the elder force index indicator has exceeded the 3 ATR channel. I repeat, which means that the elder force index, okay, indicator has exceeded and went over, okay, the 3 ATR channel. So then if it is over, okay, the indicator will flash a red dot over here, which means that, okay, in the short term, okay, based on the time frame that you're using, okay, it is overextended. So of course, this is based on the daily time frame. Then over here, it means that, okay, over here, this is a little bit overextended already, which means that, okay, if you haven't buy or haven't go long on the stock or ETF or whatever things you are trading, okay, it tells you that you need to be a little bit careful, okay, it is a little bit overextended, okay, there could be a pullback, a retracement anytime soon. So you don't get so-called get caught or FOMO in chasing the stock. Okay, understand so far? Right, so after that, shortly after that, right, price actually came down. Okay, same over there where, the index have a so-called a sharp pullback or sell-off, okay, prices coming down for many days. And then, can see that, the indicators starting to show the green dot, which means that price has exceeded the lower band of the channel, which means that price has exceeded the 3 ATR channel also. That's why actually it shows the green dot over there. Once again, it tells you that the price, it is a little bit overextended already. Okay, all right, price has been coming down, but a little bit overextended. There's anytime soon, okay, the market might have a rebound because it's overextended, and this can give you some direction over there. Okay, so this is for the indices. I will try to use, for example, commodities. Okay, all right. So I think if you actually attended my Facebook live, right? Okay, I think one of the member, Melvin, I think for the past, I think previously kept asking me about how oil fare, how the oil can go on. Actually, he attended the face-to-face session. So actually, I told him one of the session that, hey, you know, the index, not index, the indicator actually show, okay, it is overextended already. Can you see over there? Okay, and initially it's over there, but you can see that it's starting to cluster. There's a red dot. Let's take the middle one. All right, it is over there. Okay, can price continue to go higher? Yes, of course it can, but I can see that it is pretty short-lived. After that, price started to come down already. It is overextended. So even if you go long, okay, or buy, basically going long is buying, your upside is pretty limited. Okay, all right, and then you can see that over there when there is a overextended at the low over there, it also show a green dot over there. Okay, and then you can see over there, it does like this. It does like this. Okay, and then after that, when it is at a low, after that price go higher. Okay, and of course, the best thing is you can actually do is to combine it with other so-called indicator that you are using. Can be like, for example, seasonal. Previously, okay, I mentioned that gold, one of the favorable period is during June, okay, over there, somewhere around here, starting somewhere around, which means they can see that price has been coming down, okay, and then there's a so-called indicator signal coming up on the Elder Force Index, plus the favorable period right now. It tells you, hey, this is a very good time for you to buy oil, right? Right or not? So once again, when we know that, you know, oil is somewhere near the peak, when the seasonal tells us that oil is heading into more of a bearish so-called period, right? Then when the Elder Force Index show the red dots, you need to be a little bit more careful, correct? Not? Am I right to say that? Okay, you guys clear so far? Clear so far or not? If you understand what I'm trying, just type yes in the comment, or just type letter Y in the comments. Clear so far? There is also yes. So Chris, the Elder Force Index with 3 ATR, okay, can be also used like a oscillator with a divergence as well. Yeah, correct. Later I'll go through that. I can see that while the market, the price for oil is going higher, there is also kind of a small little divergence over there. Okay, so that's the, later I'll go through the presentation also. Okay, so this was what was presented over there. You can see that this is Progressive Corp. This was also one of the stock in the seasonal data during, I think it's during April or May, that period. Okay, so this is just example. So at the point in time, I point at the PGR. You can see that over there, it kind of pinpoint the low, pinpoint the low, pinpoint the low. So the best is when it is overall in an uptrend and this Elder Force indicator coupled with a green dot. That's the one of the best time to buy. And of course, if there's a couple with the seasonal period, right, then that is one of the best time to enter as well. Okay, this is a PGR, and then this is QQQ, NASDAQ. Once again, you can see that it kind of coincide with the low as well over there. Can you see over there? This is the low over there. So yeah, can see, right? I just point my cursor over there. And then this is bonds future. Okay, while it is going down, can you see over there? Okay, when it is in a downtrend, when it is showing a red dot, which means that price is overextended. Okay, right? You follow the trend, So it's at the point in time, treasury bonds in 2022 is in a downtrend. So you can see that over there coincide, it's going to come down also at the peak over there, and start to come down. Once again, when price rebounded, somewhere near there, there's an overextended red dot coming out, price go down. Okay, so which means that, let's say for example, okay, it is in a downtrend, okay, let me just try to clear this. Yeah, so you need to be a little bit more careful. Okay, how to remove the annotation? Let me just unshare this first. Clear so far? So this is T-bonds futures, and then this is dollar index. Once again, when it is in an uptrend, okay, but overextended over there. So you also need to be a little bit more careful, okay, a little bit more careful when price is at the top, okay. Again, it doesn't mean that price can't go higher. There's no 100% sure win, that kind of indicator, but it does tells you that, no, maybe I need to be a little bit more careful, okay, don't FOMO and chase it, this dollar index has been rising, really not showing this overextended signal over there, you need to be a little more careful, right? And true enough, price came down. Okay, when price is at a low, kind of show a green over there, it is still on uptrend, okay, you might want to, maybe it's time, okay, for potentially to go for a long, and then you can see that after that price go higher, okay? And, okay, like what just now Chris mentioned, right, the elder force index with the ATR, right? Okay, or essentially the elder force index, even without the green dot, it is also like an oscillator. Okay, can show the divergence. So you can see that while the market it is going higher, S&P 500. This is, I think, I forget when is the year already, but you can see it go higher, but it is showing a divergence. While the market is showing a higher high, the indicator is actually showing a lower low already. This is a low, this is a low, this is a low. And then price of that start to come down over there. Okay. Crude oil over there in 2023, while it's grinding lower, but the indicator, okay, it is still grinding lower. But okay, can you see over there? Okay, over here, while the price is making a new low over there, okay, the indicator is making a higher low. So there's a kind of a divergence over there. So, if you want to go long, you might potentially, try some position. Of course, you need to have a specific setup and entry, whatever your setup is, okay, you might try to go or couple with a favorable period, etc. Okay, right, can be acting as a divergence indicator. So once again, this is an alphabet in Google. Okay, you can see that while market, it is overall it's an uptrend, but coming down, okay, it shows kind of really bearish price action, but you can see that this elder force index is showing a divergence. While the price is making a new low, okay, the indicator is making a higher low. Okay, and then price starting to go higher. All right, everything clear so far? Okay, if you like this indicator, okay, just type good in the comments. Okay, I think this indicator is good. Okay. So Andy is asking, does it work for all time frame? By right is yes, you can do it in intraday, but personally, I don't really trade intraday lah. Okay, and I find that the longer time frame, the so-called the quality of the signal, it is much better. Okay, but I don't really go and trade using the intraday using this indicator, so I cannot tell you whether it's really effective or not. So if you really want, you can go and back test, forward test, and try out yourself. Okay. So once again, you want to do any real example case study, list out your ticker symbol, your stock, so we can actually go through it live with you right now. Okay, go through a few. Just shout out any stock symbol you want to check right now. Then we go through this indicator on the spot right now. Yes, David, there's a replay. Okay, Tesla, Lynette say Tesla. So let's go through Tesla right now. So let's focus on the downtrend first. Okay, so I think very clearly, right, you can see that Tesla is coming down over there, right? Okay. So once again, red dot, red dot, red dot, okay, and then red dot over there. So can you see that, once it had a red dot, price tends to have a retracement, okay, or a pullback. Overextended, a pullback, okay? And then once price has overextended, it doesn't mean that, price has to come down immediately, but it does tells you that it is overextended based on the indicator, after that price, kind of range for a while, like, so even if you go long, right, it is actually testing your patience. Am I right or not? You have better other stocks that you can enter rather than, you know, just die,要trade Tesla, that kind of thing. You get what I'm trying to say? All right. So, and then after that, you know, at the top over there, okay, downtrend, can you see that over there, like that, okay, it is so kind of grinding, not moving any much, okay, then go down lower, okay. And then you can see over there, it is once again going down over there, okay, and then pump, go higher up, okay, overextended. All right. So while people are chasing, right, okay, it does tells you that, oh, okay, right now Tesla in the downtrend, it is a little bit overextended. Okay, don't FOMO, even though I feel like chasing, but it is showing a kind of a signal right now. Okay, yeah. If I really want to enter, at least wait for a pullback. Okay, then you enter, that kind of thing. So you can see that that price really did come down over there. Can you see over there? Okay, so over there. So right now, yeah, I can see that also a red dot. I think Lynette is asking, right, Tesla. Okay, so I mean, that does it tells you that price will go higher or not? I mean, that no, it is showing like that lah. Okay, but of course, price can still continue to go higher a little bit because right now it's still in a favorable period for Tesla. But it does maybe tells me that, you know, there are other better stocks to look at. You know, yeah, it is overextended right now. If you want to chase, a little bit risky lah. Okay, a little bit risky over there. So I go through a few more stocks. Okay, the second one, it is Patrick. Patrick say MCD. MCD over there. Can we say that, okay, I add in my central pivot range over there, okay? So can I say that, you know, we know that it is in a downtrend when price is below the CPR over there, when it's starting to go below CPR. So over this period, okay, okay, we know that it is in a downtrend. Okay, so anytime when the Elder Force Index with the ATR channel is showing the overextension signal, the red dot, you need to be a little bit careful. Okay, it first started to show, the first dot, it is actually here. Oops, not this one. Okay, it is over there. Then after that, subsequently, there's like somewhere around here. Okay, and then another one, it is here, and then another one, it is here. Okay, so once again, you feel like chasing, wow, up a few days, wow, maybe, you know, MCD is time for a reversal. You hold your horses. Overall, based on what I have always been sharing with you, below CPR, overall, it is still in a downtrend. And then there is this signal, red dot, showing up, overextended. Okay, that price came down. Once again, overextended, you know, price came down again. Okay, all right, overextended. Okay, price came down again. Once again, I want to re-emphasize that it doesn't mean that, you know, you want to go and short it lah. Okay, but at least it tells you, okay, don't chase it, don't go and long right now. Clear so far? Good or not? Not bad, right? Once again, show me your support. If you think this is good, just type letter G in the comments. Good or not? Okay. Alex, how close is this Elder Force Index compared with your star signal? It's different thing. It is different thing. But sometimes when there's a star signal reversal show, right? Sometimes it also show the red dot also. Elder Force Index. Okay. So I will do one more. So the third one that I saw Yanling share is the Adobe. How come you all choose is all downtrend one? Previously, Adobe also downtrend, right? ADBE. Okay, so add in the CPR. Okay, can we conclude that below CPR here, okay, it is in a downtrend? Okay, can you see that when somewhere around there, okay, the first dot started to appear somewhere around here. Okay, so it's somewhere around here. Okay, a red dot. Again, it tells you that, you know, don't be so eagerly, you know, go and buy Adobe. After that, you know, after that price have a so-called a correction coming down again. Not too bad, right? Adobe. Okay. Okay, RCL. Nike is a downtrend. So Danny, I don't use Nike previously. Okay, let's try to do something that's RCL, Royal Caribbean. Okay, cruise. This is uptrend. So can we say that, overall, this is above the CPR, it is an uptrend? Correct or not? Yeah. First dot, somewhere around here. There's another dot here. And then first dot is here. Okay, after that, there's also another dot here. Here. Okay. So you can see that over there, uptrend, price has the pullback at CPR, okay, and then price go higher. It did not really go up a lot, but actually, if you actually go for a swing trade, okay, there is profit to be made okay. And then the second time, you can see that the first time the dot appear here is over here, okay. So once again, I tell you, nothing is actually 100%, okay. It doesn't mean that the green dot appear, okay. Then you have to buy lah. But if you realize over here, right, when the green dot appear, price is actually below the central pivot range here. All right. So you shouldn't be actually buying this anyway, okay? And it's only somewhere around here. You realize that, hey, actually, green dots start to appear, yeah, below CPR, okay? And then, starting to go reverse up again, okay? Yeah, then maybe you want to buy again, yeah, near above the CPR, okay? And then, of course, the next one, it is here, very classic, okay? Above the CPR, okay? Testing support at the CPR, and then there is a green dot appear. This is like, yeah, right, okay. And then can after that price go higher. Philip is asking, what is the second line blue graph? This is the Elder Force Index with the ATR channel. So this is the Swiss Army knife tool that I'm showcasing you guys. So don't worry, okay. I'm approaching towards the end of this Elder Force Index really. If you miss it, never mind, okay. There will be a replay. You can watch it at the start. Then you have a clearer understanding. So everything clear so far? Okay. Yes, good. Okay, once again, thumbs up if you find that this is good, just to let me know that everything is okay. Can I proceed? If I can proceed, just type okay. So once again, just want to share with you guys for Philip, okay, you can head over to this QR code, take a picture, screenshot, whatever it is, okay, and use it, okay. Or you can go to the trading view indicator, search for Elder Force Index with ATR channel, okay, that trade for that. Do we need to wait for green or red dot to appear before taking action? No, VJ, this is just another tool that I'm sharing you guys. So you don't need this tool, okay, to actually enter into a position. This is just like a confluence additional tool for like confirmation. Yeah, actually you don't need it, okay, but I'm just sharing with you another tool that you think could be useful for you, okay. So later I'll go through my typical entry and exit setup. So actually I tell you, okay, my so-called my setup, my chart is looking something like this one, okay. I'll remove all the line. So this is actually how my chart look like. I don't show it in the public Facebook Live So, but typically, okay, this is how my chart actually look like personally. So this is a 2-day Ichimoku cloud indicator. So I won't go through that, but because I know some of you might not have the so-called premium trading views. You guys are still using it. But for me personally, if you are using the paid trading view, you can actually customize your time frame. So this is a 2-day cloud. But if you don't, never mind, it is okay. You can still stick back to the usual indicator, the daily time frame, which is you will look like something like that. Okay, something like the daily time frame one. But for me personally, I'm using the 2-day one. So it will be a 2-day cloud indicator. But everything else remains the same. Okay, I still have the central pivot point, the yearly pivot point, plus the EFI, Elder Force Index with ATR channel. Okay. By the way, okay, don't share this to the public. You talk about this on the public Facebook Live and such. If you realize, right, I did not share it with the public before. Never, never. So let's keep this a little secret, okay? Because you are the SVI, you have this little secret tool that you can use it yourself. Okay? Can or not? If can, just type yes in the comments. Yeah, so this is the benefit for the SVI. Use it yourself. All right. Once again, I want to repeat, you don't have to combine it with the Elder Force Index with other indicator to make an entry position. You don't have to use it, but it acts as a confirmation tool. Yeah. Especially, for example, there is a wash and rinse pattern, there is a green dot happening, price is at a central pivot range support, and then it is a favorable period, seasonal favorable period. Then wow, very good. Okay, then you make it more confidence to enter into a trade. Okay. It is leading. All indicator are lagging indicator because we are using past price. Okay, all indicators are generally lagging indicator. Okay, unless you tell me you're using Fibonacci. Fibonacci is, some people say so-called a leading one, but it is not leading, it's just a projection. Okay, all indicator, as long as it use price, okay, it is a lagging indicator because it use the past history. Past history, everything is past already. Okay, clear so far? Can So let me go through that. Okay, so this is the Elder Force Index. So for those who just join me, I think just some quite a few mentioned about, okay, Alex can check NVIDIA. Wow, so such a big capital letter. Last one for Christina, because I know Christina always attended my Facebook Live and also commented. So I give her some support. Okay, she asked question, I answer. Okay, NVIDIA. Hey, NVIDIA, yeah, NVIDIA is a very good example. Do you guys realize that NVIDIA, I mentioned that not too long ago, like 24th of June during the weekly session, I mentioned about NVIDIA. NVIDIA, right? Anybody caught NVIDIA? Okay. By the way, NVIDIA, I actually exited NVIDIA. Yeah. So when I first mentioned, later I'll go through a case study once again, NVIDIA. Yeah. Can you see that over there? Somewhere around here was the favorable period, right? When I first mentioned, okay, during the weekly video. Okay, and then there is, how come I cannot remove this? Okay, never mind. Okay, and then there is this wash and rinse trigger over there, and then there is a green dot over there. Okay, and then enter. Correct or not? Favorable seasonal period plus the green dot plus uptrending plus wash and rinse setup. Then I just enter lah. Correct or not? But again, it doesn't mean that 100% sure win, but give me a confidence. So as of now, I've already exited for NVIDIA 1.5R profit. 1.5R profit, which means that if I risk $100, okay, I get back $150 profit. Yeah. So I mean that for those who are still holding it, depending on where you want to take a profit, you can trail your profit, take some or exit half, whatever it is, okay, is entirely up to you. So NVIDIA is one good very example, right? Okay. Yeah, so perfect. NVIDIA is perfect. Yeah. Right now, NVIDIA is perfect with the green dot over there. Okay, it takes some time now. Okay, it takes some time for the trade to work out. How come I cannot remove this? Okay, yeah. And see over there, okay, it takes some time after when I first enter, right? Wow, ping pong for a while, come down a little bit, and then go higher. Okay, so just to take note, okay, I have already exited for NVIDIA over there. All right, so this is, yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, I want to jump back again. I think there's one member, okay, actually asked me, hey, Alex, how come I cannot filter the thing or I didn't see the filter? So, okay, sorry, my bad. I think I assume that everybody know how to use the Excel spreadsheet. So by right, your data is doesn't so-called come with the filter. So it's all the data inside. So let's say you want to sort or filter, right? You need to actually go to the blue row over there, okay? And then I'm not using Excel, but very similar. Even Excel, there is this auto filter or filter one, okay? You just click auto filter, and then this filtering button will come up, okay? Then you can actually filter, I want only from 7 to 14 this week. So it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then you filter. There's only all between 7 to 14 of July. Then it is over there, okay? And then, I only want, for example, maybe healthcare stock or financial stocks. Then you just filter again. Okay. Lynette say no red dot, no need to exit. Doesn't work this way lah. Red dot, then maybe it can give you some signal that, maybe it's time for me to exit MB, that kind of thing. So again, I don't want to impose how you want to exit. It is up to you, because different people have different way of entering or exit. For me personally, I keep it repeatable, as long as 1.5 hour, 1.5 hour, and then I'll exit. But of course, if you prefer to hold on to ride on it, then you can also do it. Okay. So yeah, so clear. Any question on the data so far or not? Any question on data so far? Any question on data so far? Hey, by the way, okay, I also want to let you know, the data provider I get, right, the classification is a bit different from the S&P one. So you realize that for the sector, like the consumer goods, it is classified under consumer discretionary and also consumer defensive. I repeat, okay, consumer goods, it is actually into consumer discretionary and consumer defensive. Okay, consumer defensive. All right. So yeah, but you see the industry, you know what are consumer defensive or some are consumer discretionary already. Okay, for example, beverage is consumer defensive, that kind of thing. Okay, food and staple is definitely consumer defensive. Okay. So Lin is asking the list very long, how to filter further. That's what I mentioned already. So either you want to actually filter through date, then is there any specific sector you want to look at? Okay, for example, I just want to look at, for example, technology stock. Okay, then there's only like 42 stocks that you can look at. For example, you want to filter further, want to look at only maybe semicon stocks. Then it's only like that. Okay, only a few. All right, or you can also, like, for example, I unfilter first, so I will filter again. Okay, I only want to find this week stocks. The reason why this week, July, a lot of stocks is because typically July is very bullish. So there are many stocks out there, okay? But come some of the other months, right, there might not be so many stocks. You get what I'm trying to say or not? Okay? So for example, like this, okay? And for this week, normally I filter by week, right? Okay? If you want to filter further, you want to sort out, I only want the higher listing profit, at least about 6% and above. Okay, then you filter. Then you drastically reduce some of the stocks already. So under the profit percentage, right, average, right, then maybe I only want to find the financial stocks. Then you can look at some of the financial stocks. Clear so far? Okay. Is it just look at the upcoming 5-day or even look ahead more than a week? Zach, good question. Okay. For me personally, okay, I like to look the coming week ahead. You want to look further ahead, that is fine, perfectly fine. So that's the reason why I say that I'm actually a provider data service. Okay, yeah. So you can actually look far ahead, up to your preference. You can do that. But for simplicity's sake, for easier people to follow, right? I think the upcoming week, okay, we focus on upcoming week. I think that is good enough. Okay, clear so far? Can not? I use the further date to sell put. Yes, can also. You can see that, Danny, there is a lot of people using different way to use the data. Yeah. So it's up to you. But for me personally, I like to just focus on the upcoming week. Yeah. your chart has many pivot and resistance. Do you take them into consideration? Yes, I do take them into consideration. Yeah, I do take them into consideration. Later I got time, I try to showcase some of the example. Let me try to go through. I intend to try to keep it within 1.5 hours. Okay. Not sure whether I'll exceed or not. Sometimes I know I try to explain more for you guys. So where is it? Okay, so my setup, okay, is a pullback. I want price to have a pullback. Okay, so which means that okay, I want have an uptrend. If I'm buying or going long, I want to see price to have some pullback first. Pullback, or also known as a dip, or also known as a pullback or retracement. So pullback. So once price has a pullback and it is somewhere near the favorable seasonal date, right? Then I will be extra focused. Okay, yeah. So coming down, I want to have a pullback. So for example, like Lina is asking, right? Like Tesla, okay, Tesla. Wow, true. I'll just do naked chart first. Yes, I know that Tesla, I think somewhere is around here to here is a favorable period. But it is very hard for me to enter into Tesla because there's no pullback. Okay, can price continue to go higher? Yes, it can. Okay, but I find that the reward to risk ratio, it is actually not in my favor. Okay, you realize that a lot of times sometimes I mean that the moment you enter, okay, price just come down. Okay, the moment you exit, price shoot up. Kind of thing. So I don't like to chase. Every time I chase, what the moment I chase, palm, then price come down already. So yeah, so I prefer like for example, price to have some pullback. Okay, then I look for somewhere around here, look for entry trigger. So this is exactly what I'm sharing over there. Okay, a pullback. So for example, when price coming down, this is like what Chris is asking. Okay, many pivot, yes. So when price come to a support level, the support level over there can be pivot point, can be S1 level, S2 level, S3 level, or even R1 level, R2 level, R3 level. Okay, as long as a form of support level, then I will take into consideration. It all serve as important so-called data point. Okay, so price come down to a support level. Support can, as repeat, support can come many forms. Can be CPR, central pivot range, can be pivot point, can be S1 level, S2, the kind, okay? All right. Yeah, so my trigger, wash and rinse, okay? So for those who are new member, okay, wash and rinse is my setup and my trigger pattern. So in case you don't know, all right, you go to the members area over there under the master class, okay, under the master class, okay, under the master class here. All right, I actually have this understanding the wash and rinse trigger. So do watch this video, okay? And previously, okay, the first webinar I did I also explained quite in depth on the wash and rinse also. So for those who are new, you can also watch this video first. So right now, okay, I just want to share with you very briefly how the wash and rinse pattern work. So essentially, it is a fake move pattern, okay? By the way, this wash and rinse trigger, right? I actually learned from Binny Ong. Binny Ong is actually one of the Market Insights Virtual Summit speaker during the previous summit last weekend or so. Yeah, so essentially you can see that, it's a false breakout, like you want to have a long trigger, right? You want price, okay, to break below the prior day low. Okay, so this is the closing price, right? So right, this is the closing price, right? Price has to break below the previous day low. The previous day low is over here. Okay, that's why I can see a dotted line over there. Price close lower than the previous day low. Then we have a potential wash and rinse. Okay, so this is a wash line already. So the next day, okay, if price goes back up and close above the wash line, then we have a wash and rinse trigger. Clear so far? It doesn't mean that you just like a 3-candle pattern. It can have a number of candles. I can't show you any example, good example to show you or not? Let me try to. Right now, I can't find a good stocks to show you. Okay. So for example, here, it doesn't take just 3 candles. Can you see over there? This is the S&P 500. Okay. All right. So can you see over there? Focus here. Focus here. Can you see that price actually, this bar, red candle, the low, the closing price, no, sorry, the closing price is lower than the prior day low. The prior day low is over there, right? So the prior day low is actually, 4260.21. 4260.21。哎，不对，4260.21，对啊，4260.21，哦，4260，correct，4260.21， yeah。You can see it close, this candle close lower than the prior day low. Okay. Sorry, bad example because after that price actually close higher. So let's assume, okay, this candle didn't close above the wash line. Let's say it's a red candle and then another red candle, and then on this day, okay, price go high. Then this is actually the trigger bar to enter into the S&P 500. So it can take many candles. For example, it can take many candle price can stay below the wash line and did not close lower than the prior day low. Clear so far or not? Can understand what I'm trying to say or not? It is not just like a 3 candle pattern. It can take many candle also. Clear? Yes? If you are clear, then type yes so that I know I can move on. Can or not? Yes, okay, yeah, do reply me. So it can take a few candles, doesn't mean just 3 candles. So price, as long as price does not close lower than the prior day low, it is just stuck there, and price can just reverse. So this is the same. This is a buy signal when price close lower than the previous day low. Okay, and then the reverse for selling is the same. When price close higher, the closing price is higher than the prior day, the previous day high. This is the potential wash line. Okay, then on this current day, when price reverse back down and close lower than the wash line here, then we have a sell, wash, and rinse trigger over there. Okay, so I think on this week, right, the latest one, right? So this week, okay, this week, I mentioned a few, right? FFIV, AWR. So let's go through AWR first. AWR. Just remove the line here. AWR. Okay, so you can see that the ATR doesn't show the green dot, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't mean that you have to have a so-called a green dot, then you can enter. But what I'm trying to show you, this is the wash and rinse setup. So can you see over there when I first mentioned, right? It is here. Is it here? Yep, on Friday it is over there, right? Okay, on Friday it is this bar. Okay, then on Monday, okay, price actually go higher and then close lower. So can you see that the wash line, it is actually here. Okay, when price close lower than the prior day low, then this is the potential wash line. So on Friday, technically there is a entry trigger already if you enter on Friday, but because I didn't watch this stock on Friday, so it's only on Monday then I get notice on this stock. Okay, and you realize that it is actually at the central pivot range over there, supported there. So it's actually at a very good support area, and we are at a favorable seasonal data. Okay, so actually on Monday, okay, I actually entered on this day, but I didn't stay throughout the night. So after the first hour, actually price is still above the wash line. So I actually entered AWR on Monday. But of course, towards the closing price, like I think it's like 3 a.m. plus or 4 a.m. price close lower. So this is the risk you'll be taking. So unless you really stay until 4 a.m., but typically after the first hour or so, after the first hour, so for example, the US market opened at 9:30 a.m., right? Okay. I typically, after 10:30 p.m., then I enter the market 1 hour. Okay, then I enter. But of course, right now seems okay. So market continue to not market, AMR continue to go higher. So I'm still holding on to AMR. Another one is actually FFIV. FFIV. Okay. So once again, there is no green dot signal. It doesn't need to have a green dot, but it will be good to have a confirmation. Okay, can you see over there? Do a naked chart. Before I go there, okay, I think maybe too many dots. It is at the CPR level. So I need to, sometimes too many dots will be confusing. So I just do like that. That'd be easier for you to see. Can see or not? Okay, this is like at the CPR level. So when I first mentioned, okay, it is on Monday, right? Okay, actually on Friday, there is a wash and rinse trigger. So you can see that on Wednesday, this is the day where price closed lower than the prior day low. So prior day low is over here, okay? This bar over there, okay? So we have a line. So on Friday, there is a trigger. There is a trigger, okay? So I did not enter on Friday. So I actually entered on Monday on this bar. So right now, I'm still holding on to this FFIV. Some slight profit near to break even, but some slight profit. Okay. Clear so far? Clear so far, AWR. Docs, why right? I did not enter. Docs, I did not enter. Okay. Because, when I see on Monday, okay, the price action, like, not very good after that, even after the first hour or so. So, yeah. So I did not enter into docs. So I only enter into FFIV and AWR. Of course, previously, the what's that? NVIDIA, I already exited already. So NVIDIA was a very classic example, NVIDIA, okay? NVIDIA, I exited, then APL, previously I also mentioned, right, the big cat one, APL, okay? All right, so it's a very classic one. This is also the wash and rinse pattern. Wash and rinse pattern over there. So somewhere around here is the favorable period, okay? And then there's a wash and rinse pattern. So you can see over there, okay, where price close lower than the prior day low. So this is a potential wash line. All right, potential wash line. Okay, you can see that on Monday, here this bar price did not close above the wash line. So there is no trigger. All right, and then on Tuesday, price actually closed above the wash line there. Yeah, and then there was a trigger. Enter over there. So at that price just go higher. Clear so far? Clear on the wash and rinse setup? If clear, just type WR in the comments. Just type WR in the comments. Clear? So if you can't understand, go through again, okay, just head over to the masterclass. The first one, understanding the wash and rinse trigger, or you can just go to the webinar, the first webinar that I conducted. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, last but not least, before we go into the Q&A, okay, so this is the seasonal vantage plus EQ. This is equity clock. So you realize that my data, right, okay, are useful if you want to look for trade ideas. You want to look for trade ideas. So I uncheck this. So if you filter by date and date, you know exactly what are the focus list of stocks you want to watch out for this week, for next week, or for next month. So you know exactly what are the stocks to watch out for. Let's say for example, okay. Sorry. So for example, maybe you see that, hey, the stocks that I want, for example, like maybe just now you mentioned RCL, it's not inside here. Then how? Then how? Okay, so if you have a stock that you know what you want to look for already, okay, you know exactly what you want to look for, then I think equity clock is something that is pretty useful. Okay, you can go to equity clock, okay, and then actually you search for this RCL over there. Is it RCL? The Royal Caribbean one. Yeah, RCL one. How come don't have? Let's search Royal Caribbean. How to spell Caribbean? Royal Caribbean. Over there. So you can see that RCL. So of course, you know, after you search for a few chart, right? Okay, it will actually limit you. Okay. So one of the way you can get past this, okay, don't say I teach you one, okay, don't say I teach you one, you just head over to the incognito tab. Okay, if you are using Chrome, head over to this hamburger menu under new incognito tab. Okay, Control Shift N, right? Then you can actually click on the URL. Yeah. Then it will show you the chart. Overall, okay, this is for the past 20 years. So you can see that, you know, typically it on a chart, July, you know that it tends to go higher. Clear so far? This is only if you know exactly what you're looking for. Okay? But it does not give you the specific date. But you have a rough idea, agak-agak know that, you know, maybe this period to this period, somewhere around there. Okay? Yeah, it is heading higher. It doesn't tell you how many years, what is the hit rate. It doesn't tell you the average profit, that kind. Okay, so this is why I say use in conjunction with my data. So as I mentioned, right, okay, every provider got its pro and cons. So, you know, this is good, this provider is good, but give you the overall chart, okay, but it does not give you the specific data. And of course, it does not give you the analysis, anything now, okay, it is just basically just show you everything. Okay, then you can do yourself lah, okay. Clear? Incognito so far has so far okay leh. So far no limit for me. I still can actually use it. Okay. Clear so far on the equity clock or not? So this is only useful if you want to know what you're looking for. Okay, so for example, maybe my data sheet, okay, I want to know what is Tesla. Some of you are, I keep searching like July, August, September, don't have Tesla, no Tesla, okay. Okay, but you know, you want to search for Tesla. Okay, then maybe you want to actually can search for Tesla, TSLA. Okay, Tesla. Then go to incognito mode again. Okay, Tesla. But over can see it's overall up. You can see that July over there, mid July, maybe not so good already. Okay, you come maybe pause that kind of thing. So you know, roughly you know, maybe not so good. Okay, so be careful. Maybe you want to really buy again, maybe August again, then you buy again, that kind of thing. Okay, clear so far on equity clock. If you're okay on equity clock, just type EQ in the comments. Just type EQ in the comments. So this is, once again, this is only useful if you know exactly what you want to look for. You know exactly what you want to look for. give you a rough estimation, agak-agak estimation that where is the seasonal period, but it does not tell you the hit rate, does not tell you the average profit and such. Here so far. So my data is good if you can, so-called, you want to know exactly what you want to trade for the next coming week. The watch list, it is all there. Okay? And so far, RCL is inside the SVI list. Yes, I know. But I'm just giving example only because just now somehow I just saw the RCL list being RCL ticker being mentioned. Yeah, I'm just telling you that in case you want to find certain stock, somehow you cannot find it there. You know, the stock you want to trade, die is not inside SVI list. You just want to trade that stock, but you want to know how that stock perform. Then you can go to Equity Cloud. Okay. Ting Ping, how can I convert my quarter? How much are you paying for your quarterly subscription? You are not under the grandfather price one, right? If you want to convert, just drop me an email. All right. Or as I mentioned, right, Ping, go to the members area, okay, under the dashboard, right? Okay, contact here, contact me here, write to me, then I can help you do. Okay, I help you. All right, can? EQ only for US stocks. If I am not mistaken, I am actually not too sure. EQ, I think so. It's only for US stocks. Yes, that's right. EQ is only for US stocks. Yeah. Okay, so we are 9:16 already. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Okay, I'll stop sharing first. Any questions so far? Type in the Q&A tab. Okay, I see this. I see a few questions. So Z is asking, what is the star reversal indicator? Yeah, so typically, this is my proprietary indicators. I do actually review it for now, okay? Which I share like during the public Facebook Live that, for example, like S&P 500, okay? There is a kind of is that, yeah, there's a reversal signal over there lah. Okay, so this is I didn't share the screen. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like there is a star signal, like typically a star reversal signal means there's a potential that price, could actually come down, that kind of thing. So I don't really review it publicly. Yeah, so not to worry that. I mean that I will just tell you as in when I see it lah. Okay, so I can't see the Q&A if I share my screen. So I have to stop share first. Answer live, done already. What Chris is asking, what are the appropriate time frame for this indicator? You mean the Chris Chow is asking about the Elder Force Index, right? Typically, I use daily and weekly lah. If you want to use intraday, you can, but I have not really tested that. Okay, I answered the question already. Done. Alex, Google is showing down, Elder Force showing goes up. How you interpret it to buy? Lily, you are talking about Google, is it? GOOG, really the Google stock, is it? Is it the Google stock? Lily, are you still there? If you still there, just type yes. Is that what you meant? For Google, it shows going down. Elder Force shows go up. Divergence. How interpret to buy? Let me share my screen again. GOOG Elder Force Index. So there's some divergence, but anyway, okay, divergence also doesn't mean that the market has to come down immediately. So you need to know the time of that's in the time period right now. So as I mentioned during the public Facebook Live, right, roughly, that, July seasonally is strong for a lot of stocks historically, plus the US election also pretty strong in July. Also, we know that, okay, we are in the options expiry week nearby, which is next week. So typically the market can still go higher, that kind of thing. So you need to know what is the time right now. Okay, of course, doesn't mean that got the divergence means price has to come down. So it is quite hard, okay, to tell you, to how to say, to transfer my knowledge, like how I view the market to you wholesale, because it's a bit discretionary. So it takes a lot of time. Like after many years of looking at the chart, right, I've developed some intuition. Okay, I can share with you how to look at the market breadth, how to look at the indicator and such, or how to look at some of the market internals, how to look at the chart. But because of my years of experience, then I have a rough view of what the market might do. But for you, it might be a bit newer. So a lot of things is like a bit discretionary. I can't really tell you exactly what the market might do. You understand what I'm trying to say? I don't know how to explain it. It developed some intuition and discretionary view for the market. But of course, entry trigger and all this, you can follow systematically, no problem. So for example, price is at a support area, okay, then there's a wash and rinse pattern, then you can buy, no issue, you can follow exactly. But the way I interpret the market, sometimes need experience, okay, then you will know, okay. Z is asking, will you consider set up a group chat for SVI? So far, I don't consider a group chat for SVI. The reason is because I'm using PayHip as a membership subscription. As I mentioned before already, some of you, might not continue. Then people will be leaving in and out. So it is not connected via the chat group. So yeah, so it is unfair for those who actually left and still be inside, and you guys are still inside the chat group sharing trade ideas and such. You get what I'm trying to say now, okay? But anyway, okay, as I mentioned before, when I first started SVI, it is meant to be a data provider only. It's only recently I started to transition into, like, I give you more updates and such lah. Okay, so yeah, it is not meant to be a signal service. Okay, but Z, don't worry. Typically every Monday, okay, late afternoon, I will share the video update. So typically Monday afternoon, you get the video update already. Okay, and yeah, so let's say for example, you don't know how to use the data. Okay, I mean that every week, I tend to give you a few trade ideas. Okay, I give you a few trade ideas, so you can see that, for example, this week, okay, it is like these are the few stocks. But again, I don't encourage you to actually copy lah. I mean that you need to have your own how to say, your own uh effort. Okay, yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. Can all right. Chris, understand you prefer to use 2-day wash and rinse and trade. If price hit the lower 2-day wash and we open long position. No, Chris, I still look at the daily wash and rinse pattern also. It's only on the chart. I use the 2-day cloud chart, but the price, it is still daily candle, but the cloud is a 2-day cloud. Okay, but yes, I also do look at the 2-day time frame also to see whether there's only a hidden wash and rinse pattern. Okay, Alex, how there are so many sectors, how you narrow down the sectors? Do you look at the top performing sector? If so, based on the monthly or weekly sector? So actually, okay, the sector to me, okay, let's say for example, okay, there are just too many stocks. Let's say for example, that after you filter about, there's still too many stocks. Then you can go through, for example, filter the sector. So I think I mentioned before during one of the video, you can actually use stock charts. So let me try to share my screen again. Stock chart, okay. Dashboard. Under the SCTR report. Okay, I'll post the link in the chat box there. So under that, okay, you can filter to, filter to the Dow Jones industry. So at a glance, you know what are the strong sector. Okay. All right. So you want to look at the change. Okay, can hover and actually sort the change. Okay. So, based on that, SCTR, okay, for those who don't know, SVTR, the so-called the scooter technical stock chart technical ranking, is basically a classification of how strong a stock or industry or ETF is. 99 means it is very strong. Okay, 0 means it's not strong now. So for example, you know that, okay, if I never sort out based on just in, can say semicon definitely is very strong now. You can see the stock chart, semicon industry, okay, that just will go all the way up, and that one straight line up. So that's why I can see that actually is very strong. That's why it's 99. Okay, you get what I'm trying to say, it's 99. So let's head over to the very weak one. So the recreational product, I don't know what product is that lah. Okay, so you can see that symbol, the sharp chart. Okay, the chart, you can see that so weak. Okay, I can see that it's just coming down all the way. So that's how it so-called some proprietary way of doing the ranking. Okay, so you know what are, at one glance, you know what are the strong industry really. So typically, okay, something they are too strong, okay, it doesn't mean that they can't go higher, but maybe it can be a little bit limited. Okay, I like to find stocks that maybe sometimes above 71. Okay, above 71. So okay, even though this is not 99, it's not 99, but let's say, for example, this aerospace index, okay, aerospace, okay, you know that actually it is still okay. It is actually still okay, not the strongest, but it is still generally in an uptrend. You get what I'm trying to say? So typically, okay, above 60, 70, I think there's still more room for improvement. Okay, so this is the absolute scooter ranking, but you want to see, for example, okay, for the past 1 week or so, okay, which sector has the highest delta, the highest change. Okay, the scooter ranking increased a lot relatively for the past 1 week. So I can over to 1 week, then after it click change. Okay, all right, can see that Dow Jones Mining now is scooter ranking is 93. Previously, the change is 32, which means that last week it was actually 60, 63, about 63 scooter ranking. Now it increased to 93. So it's a very strong industry right now. So you can see that Dow Jones Minings, you just go to the sharp chart over there. As you can see, suddenly over there, there's a impulse upward move. Okay, so that's the reason why suddenly the SCTR ranking actually shot up. So by a rough gauge, okay, you know what are some of the stronger stocks right now. You get what I'm trying to say? So for example, like maybe like this, okay, electrical and component previously was like 60 plus, now it's around 79. So as roughly what are the stronger industry, right? You can also use this, okay, to filter out, okay, the data if you want to. Can clear so far on that? No? Yeah. So this is one of the way. So I post the link in the chat also. Okay. I have paid trading view, how to set up 2-day Ichimoku. Clay. Okay, I'll do a masterclass on that in the future video. Okay, I won't do it on this webinar. I will do a masterclass video in the member area. So watch out for this video. Okay, done. If we watch the Monday afternoon SVI, no need to watch there's some differences lah. So the Asaki, if we watch the Monday SVI update, no need to watch the 10:30. Okay, 10:30 is more of a broad market. Okay, for the Monday SVI update, pretty much focus on what are the stocks watch list that I'm watching out for lah. 10:31, I cover some of the other things as well. Okay. You look at intraday performance. What kind of intraday performance? What do you mean intraday performance, Patrick? Yeah, you can type in the chat. What do you mean by intraday performance of what thing? Okay. Any other questions so far? Any other questions so far? Okay, the stock chart sector, you can actually watch intraday. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I just share again. So this is the scooter ranking. Okay, you can intraday. Yeah, so you know at 9:30 like today, market open already, right? You know exactly today what is the so-called the strong sector, the change, which one improving rapidly, which is the sector that's improving rapidly, that has increased price rapidly. Yeah, you can do that intraday. Yes. Okay, any questions so far? 9:30, just nice. 9:30, just nice. Yes, sometimes you can pick up good tips in 10:30 p.m. public sharing like con. Yeah, sometimes I do that because for the SVI typically focus on just the stocks and ETF lah. I can't cover everything. So it's only sometimes after the weekly video update in the afternoon, then I go and research further. So I need time to produce this video. I need time to research. Yeah, so only after that, then I really actually like quite bearish kind of thing. Then I will share more during the 10:30 p.m. Monday evening video. Yeah. Any other questions so far? So I hope you can take away that one of today's sharing is the Elder Force Index with the ATR channel. Okay, good, right? If today's session is good, okay, just type yes in the comments. Yes in the comments. So the main takeaway today I want to share, okay, it is actually the Elder Force Index with the ATR channel, okay, plus of course the equity clock, which I actually basically mentioned during the face-to-face lah, okay, plus some case study that I mentioned today, okay, all right. I didn't test out the Jeff Sun indicator. The Jeff Sun indicator is a different indicator. Lynette, this one is overextended, more for a higher time frame one. Yeah, it's a different. The Jeff Sun is overextended, okay, using the 50-day moving average. So for those who don't know what Lynette is asking, right? So you can head over to the members area, okay, under the members area, under the masterclass, under the masterclass. Under the masterclass, yeah, under the masterclass over here, how to identify and avoid overextended stocks and strategically take profit. Yeah, this is the thing. Okay, if I think there's no question, then I just want to thank you guys for attending this webinar. So once again, if you have any stocks, right, okay, you want me to so-called, it's good that if you guys can actually share some of your trade ideas with me also lah. Okay. Hey, by the way, don't go first. I forget to share with you guys something. Okay. All right. I forget to share with you guys something. So this one, okay. I would really love you guys, right? If you guys can give me a testimonial also lah. Okay. All right. So again, as a token of appreciation, okay, I will give you the traders blueprint book. So this is what some of you guys mentioned. How come I don't have the traders blueprint book? That kind of thing. Okay. Yeah. So you can do it here in the link. For those who are watching the replay, you can't see the link. It is actually SVI testimonial, bit.ly/SVI testimonial. So if you go to the website over there, yeah, sorry, I didn't share the screen. Sorry. Let me just share the screen over there. So this is the SVI testimonial, bit.ly/SVI-testimonial. So this is the site over there. Your name, your email, full name, your job title, these are the questions. So how has SV improved your trading result? Be specific if possible. Share with some of the specific stock that you have mentioned. Oh, I entered NVIDIA on this day, exited on this day. I have some how many percentage profit, that kind of thing now. Okay, if you could okay, all right. What are some of the features or highlight that you like from the SVE that you find valuable, and would you recommend to other trader investors? If not, if yes, why? Okay, so inside this, I will actually give you this as a token of appreciation. So this traders blueprint ebook over there. This was a physical book. once was a Kinokuniya bestseller as a token of appreciation. So the reason why testimonial, it is actually very important, okay? It is because, okay, it really helped to get more people to join the community, okay? Yeah, so I want more people to join. So your testimonial will really help people to join this, okay? So once again, I post the link here. So I really hope that, so if you give me a testimonial, be as specific as possible, okay? Something that, of course, something that is good lah. Something that's not good, then better don't share lah, okay? So something as good, as specific as possible. Just a token of appreciation, I'll give you this trader blueprint. So once I give you within this, it is inside your members area as well. Okay, so yeah, once again, this is the link if you're watching this on replay, bit.ly/SVI-testimonial. All right, so with that, thank you so much. Okay, all right, so I will see you guys so-called in the weekly video update again. Okay, so say a bye-bye to me, then after a few more bye-bye, then I'll just end my session tonight. Okay, all right, so thank you, and see you guys again. Bye-bye. Good night. Bye-bye.